What's going on, everybody? Coach Matt here again, as always, with another wonderful workout for you to do. This one is workout 7. This one is going to be a little more difficult than some of them for some of you. It's got it's all some pretty static and pretty holding movements, so you may find these real challenging. Just give it your best, do your best, and just get through these. So this one today is going to have 3 moves on it. They'll all be done as a Tabata, which means you're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Do that for 8 rounds. It'll be 4 minutes of work. If you haven't already, because we will be doing these video workouts till this whole Corona series is over, that will probably be a good idea to go on to either your Apple store or your Android store and get a Tabata timer. There's many of them out there. Just pick one you like the way it looks. Get one that you like and just use it. You'll use it for a lot of different things, and we'll be using that timing method, and that's what Tabata is: 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds. And we'll just use that in many different ways with many different movements. So today, this one, we're going to use 3 different movements. We're going to do a single leg squat, sitting down onto a bench, a coffee table, a box, a ledge, anything that we can sit down on that'll support our weight safely and come up from. We don't want it to be something that we fall onto, if possible. We want to control it all the way on the downside of it so that we don't lose that muscle control, if possible. If we can only go so far, we want to go as deep down as we can too without falling. So if that means your coffee table's a little too low and you stack a book, that's fine. Or if you sit on your couch and it kind of smushes a little bit, that's fine too. We're just looking for something as much range of motion, but we're looking to control it. We're also going to then do a single arm push-up hold with a reach. I'll explain that movement and demo it here in just a second. And then last but not least, we're going to do leg scissors lying on our back, keeping our feet 6 inches off the floor through the entire range of motion. So again, I'll list the workout in writing on my pages and my groups, and it'll also be on my YouTube channel. So with the links that you can get there, and feel free to subscribe there as well. Glad to have everybody on there. So let's get into this description. So again, the first one is going to be our single leg squat. I'm going to use the bench here at the world famous gym, and we're going to demo this workout. Again, this is workout 7. So the first one we're going to do is going to be our single leg squat. Again, this workout is mainly going to focus on our legs, our core, and our shoulders and arms. So use the stretches from the stretches video, the activations from the activations video back at the beginning of this Corona series to make sure everything's good and loose. You got the blood pumped into them, got the blood flowing, got a little sweat going. So make sure you get good and loose. We don't want any injuries. Proper warm-up, proper activation is the key to having a successful, beneficial workout. Longevity-wise, it'll keep you from getting injured. And that's the whole reason we train in the first place. You guys know my theory. If we train hard and we train smart and we train proper and focus on proper warm-ups, proper activations before the workouts, then we're going to have a much better workout. So back to this. So our single leg squat, you're going to start off, and again, this will be each leg. So you'll do 4 minutes on your left leg, 4 minutes on your right leg. Then we'll move on to the single arm push-ups, and you'll do 4 minutes on your right arm, 4 minutes on your left arm. Then we will do the 6-inch scissors one time. So it'll actually be 5 rounds. So this will be actually 20 minutes worth of workout, 20 minutes, counting all the breaks and everything else. And try to stay engaged during all sets of these 20s. If you're not able to maintain a position like the single arm push-up hold with the reach, it's a pretty challenging position, and we want to focus on good position. So if you lock in that position and at say 12 seconds you start to fall. I want you to stay in a good, as perfect a position as we can for that 12 seconds. If we need to come down off of that, that's fine. But if you can get down, shake an arm, take a couple breaths, and get back up for 3 or 4 more seconds, please do. But make sure that every time the positions we hold on each one of these, we want them to be as close to perfect as we can get. My personal friend and mentor and coach, Coach Mike Bergner, always says, if we chase perfection, then we will achieve excellence. We know we're not going to be perfect. We know every lift and every move and every position won't be perfect, especially as they become heavier or more difficult. But the more we chase perfection, the more likely we are to achieve excellence. And that should be our goal, is just being better than we were the day before and as close to perfection as we can, which usually will end up in excellence, because if you're like me, you know that there is very little about you that's even anywhere close to excellence. So that gives us something to chase for in all our workouts. So, all right, here we go. Single leg squat. We're going to start here. We're going to find whatever apparatus it is we're sitting on, bench, stool, step, ledge, doesn't matter. We're going to just pick a leg. We're going to go, well, I'll start on my left leg. We're going to start here. You're going to hold your opposite leg up in front of you. Keep it off the floor for the entire 20 seconds. So we're going to get a little twofer work out of that hip flexor and that quad. Push that heel away. Keep that toe pulled. And we're going to lower ourselves down till we sit. And we're going to stand back up. Now, we're not going to fall. We don't want this. We don't want that, because now when we fall, we lose all that tension. Muscles work off tension, stretch reflex. If we don't maintain tension, the risk of injury goes up, and the benefit level that we receive from that movement practically disappears with no tension on the muscles. So make sure that when we're coming down, that we maintain this tight leg here, heel away, toe pulled towards you, and we lower ourselves controlled as much as we can, and then back up. So we're going to go slow, control, set down, come back up. When we set down, we don't want to release that tension in that working leg. We want to stay down, we want to lower, we want to keep pushing. We don't want to just relax that leg and hang out. Keep pushing into the floor and then come back up. It's 20 seconds of work. If you can do 3 slower ones, 4 slower ones, down and up, that's fine. Just whatever you can get done in 20 seconds, you'll take a 10-second break, you'll do it again. You'll do that same leg 8 times. This is going to be a rough one, guys. It looks easy when you read it, when it's written out, but trust me, it won't be. So you'll do the minutes on that leg. You'll do the whole Tabata on one leg without switching. Then you're going to switch over to the other one. Same thing there. You're going to pull the toe, drive the leg, keep the leg out in front, push the heel away, keeping the whole balance on the foot. Nice tight core. We're going to lower ourselves down. We're going to set. Maintain that tension. Don't release it. Keep pressing into the floor. Come back up. On the way up on these guys, minimize. We're going to control it all the way down. When we get here, minimize this whole rocking forward thing. There's going to be a little, but let's minimize by driving through the foot and trying to come back up. No matter how many you get, stay actively working for the 20 seconds. Again, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, 8 rounds on each leg without switching. Stay on the one for 8 rounds, then switch to the other, that leg for 8 rounds. That's your first movement. Second movement will be single arm push-up hold with a reach. So this one is going to be a rough one, so pay attention and do, again, proper positioning. So we're going to get into a good push-up position again. Make sure we're pushing through the whole hand, not through the wrist, driving through the middle of the hand, trying to flatten it out, pushing through the balls of your hand. It's what I refer to the area right here through the upper palm where your fingers meet, kind of like the ball of your foot where your toes meet. Pushing through here. Don't jam through here. That can cause some wrist problems down the road, developing a bad habit. So keep your hand flat. You're pushing through the whole thing. Keep your shoulder right over your hand. We're going to lock both hands in. We're going to get a good push-up position. We're going to hold here. Feet are going to be about shoulder width for balance. Once we got this, we're going to pick one arm up. We're going to try not to roll those hips. We're going to try to keep everything square to the ground, just like we did in this push-up position. We're going to maintain, and we're going to reach. pushing that arm away, tightening the belly. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. Stay here, count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to switch for the 10 seconds. You can come down in the middle, sit here, wait for your Tabata timer to beep. When it says ready, go. We're going to pop back up, lock back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're going to stay there. You're going to do those on both sides. You're going to do 8 on each arm. So you can either do one arm, then go to the other arm, go to the other arm, go to the other arm, go to the other. Go through the whole Tabata timer twice so that you get 8 on each arm. Or you can do all 8 on the left, which would be a lot harder. All 8 on the right, be a lot harder. But this is a very challenging move because there's a lot of core, a lot of back, a lot of full body stuff involved in this one. So really focus on whatever your level of fitness will allow you to do. Use that method, whether it's all 8 on one arm, then switch and do Tabata again, or alternate back and forth, whichever your level of fitness right now allows you to do. But make sure, again, that position, tight body, feet shoulder width or wider for good balance. Don't let the hips and shoulders twist. Keep everything parallel to the floor. Nice tight body, squeezing everything. Don't rock back and forth. Hands in a good position right below the shoulders. We don't want any of those crazy push-ups that we see positions. Make sure they're all good. And last but not least, the 6-inch leg scissors. We're going to lay on our backs. We're going to put our hands under our bottom to roll our low back in. I prefer to tuck my chin. I feel like it gives me a better contraction on my abs and it helps keep my low back pressed into the floor. We're going to push our legs away. We're going to drive our heels away, pull our toes back toward us. To start the movement, we're going to pick our legs up 6 inches, and then we're going to keep them 6 inches and take them apart as far as we can and bring them back together. You're going to stay right here, legs staying straight, heels pushed away, toes pulled back towards you, staying 6 inches, keeping that core tight, remembering to breathe, and keep that low back pushed in. You're going to stay here for 20 seconds. You're going to stay in this position, keeping that core locked down till it says time. Then you'll take a break. That'll be 1 round. We'll do 8 rounds of that. So that is the entire workout. So you will get through that. It's going to be a little bit of challenge. Some of those moves may be really hard, especially for that amount of time. But get through these. Again, this will be workout 7, I believe. So give this one a try. Again, do the workouts if you choose to. Just kind of giving people ideas, let them know some of the things I'm doing on my own at home and to get done where we can't do our normal stuff. So feel free to, like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit me up on there. Send me messages. You all know how to get in touch with me if we're not in groups or something. So feel free to hit me up with questions or anything. So I hope you guys are staying safe, keeping that social distancing and being smart about our hygiene and washing our hands and staying clear of sick people. And I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. I really miss you guys. Been a long time since I've gone any days without seeing most of you. So this is kind of weird for me, and I miss seeing y'all, and look forward when we're back to normal and be able to do the things that we normally do. So I hope everybody's enjoying these videos. I know I enjoy putting them out there for you guys and kind of putting some ideas out there that maybe you haven't seen before. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you in workout 8. Have a good day, guys.